Liz Truss, UK Prime Minister, is about ready to step down, but who's the replacer? Is he crypto friendly? We're going to find that out. That article and several different articles, including CZ and Binance, that big hack that happened a couple of weeks ago, they're zeroing in on who they think it is. And of course, we're going to jump into NFTs, your favorite. Bring on your favorite, Emmy. Welcome to OG Crypto and NFTs. My name is Troy. Every day we go over the latest music and news in the NFT and digital asset world. Now, before we jump into it, let's go hit that subscribe button. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to jump right in the articles. There's so much stuff going on. But this is a very interesting, I've seen this on CoinDesk, not my favorite media, but CoinDesk. It says wealthy crypto believer and incoming UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak once commissioned a royal NFT. So we're seeing that more and more of the younger generation, and it's interesting because some younger generation wants nothing to do with crypto and NFTs, and other ones are embracing it. But I'm glad to see that the incoming UK Prime Minister, who lost to Liz Truss, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, is now the loser is becoming the winner, and he's going to step in, and he is definitely pro crypto. We're totally excited. He's actually even pro NFT. This is one of the highest, was the sixth largest economy in the world, is now going to be really pro crypto. We can't wait. I know that there was a UK crypto conference, was it last week? And I know that they had a lot of fintech companies there, including Ripple. And so if this can usher in, quite a lot of the digital asset world that can actually help financial technology out there, and maybe just help out all of what's happening in the UK, the high inflation that's there, and the banking system that almost collapsed. I'm hoping that this can usher in a new era of digital assets. Next article. This is Binance is narrowing down the identity of the hacker behind the 570 million crypto attack. So the CEO says, so CZ is talking here, and there's a few things that are going on. They keep beating their chest, at least Binance says, saying, well, they could have taken a lot more, but what 570 million is not enough. That's the first key point. But more importantly, what happened here? Well, it was the BCS bridge that was hacked, and they just took a ton of BNB, which is Binance coins, and I guess when they saw that outflow go, Binance, the Binance devs hit the brakes, stopped it from running off more, which was good. So now they're beginning that whole, let's go find out who it is, and the authorities are going after them. So we're going to see this pretty quickly. I know it happened on October 6th, and it was, a cross-chain bridge that actually was exploited. But I'm hoping that they figure it out. The more and more these hackers get caught, the more or less that it's going to happen. But until this happens, until we stop seeing the hackers get into the crypto industry, you're just going to see more and more people show negativity towards it. It's not good show. CZ, come on, man. We need to make sure that this doesn't happen, especially on a huge exchange like yours. Next article, and this is pretty funny. It says Chinese intelligence officer paid 61 million in Bitcoin bribes to U.S. government double agent and plot to obstruct prosecution of a PRC-based company. Well, it's an unnamed company that's out there that the U.S. Justice Department's been looking at, and so the Chinese wanted to figure out what was happening. So I guess they bribed someone in crypto. And unfortunately for them, and fortunately for us in the Department of Justice, it was a double agent that told on them, and they were arrested. So very interesting that they used crypto to get around the regulations. They didn't use really, a PRC company is the public, the Republic of China. So that's who that is. And that's who the Justice Department was looking at. So it's kind of crazy in my eyes. But again, we keep seeing this over and over. We just need it to stop. Now, let's jump into NFT news. Azuki. Now, I know everyone was all excited last week. We had 10,000 views. But before we jump into that, let's bring in producer Emmy. Hey, Emmy, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic. We're going to go talk about one of our blue chip projects.
Yep.
One that we've talked about several times now. For last month, they've had a lot of news going on, even though the price it's kind of been really volatile, but it keeps going up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
But Azuki is considered one of those, actually is considered the highest end of the Asian anime projects. It's actually the #1 anime project out there.
I mean, I see that as very, very applicable just because the art is so good and the that it does have behind it. So that makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah.
So what they're doing here is they auctioned off a skateboard.
A gold skateboard.
A gold skateboard.
A 24 karat plated gold skateboard.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Now, how many did they have?
8.
8. So they auctioned off 8 of them. So as I understand, the top 8 bidders received one.
Yes.
So it's kind of crazy. I know that I saw the dollar differences between #1 and #8. Wow, there's a big dollar difference.
Yeah, I want to say the highest bid was like $400.
Yes.
Yeah. This is interesting.
You have a picture of the skateboard?
So I pulled a couple different articles so you guys can see not only the skateboard, but the little like video that went along. So I think that's
little skateboards.
Yeah. Proof of Skate. That's interesting. Yeah, I think this is a really interesting little product that they've done, and it makes sense as to why they were putting so much money together.
Well, this is crazy. So the highest bid was at 309 ETH, which is worth about 413,000, and the lowest bid was 200 ETH, which was worth 267,000. It's insane. ETH right now is at 1,300. If you look back at 6 months ago, it was worth $3,000 to $4,000. If they hold on to this ETH just alone, I mean, if you stake it, you're making 8% if Azuki does. And if Azuki wants to hold on to it in the next market, you're probably going to go to all-time highs over 5,000 per ETH. Think about that. Holding it for 2 years, 2.5 years is going to be, well, actually it'll be 3 years, would be the height of the next bull market if we go in the 4-year cycles. And you got to think that ETH's going to be over $5,000 per. We're talking about 3 to 4 times the money. They pulled up 2.5 million. This is what, $10 million for.
This is bananas. This is just so cool. I can see why people were in a bidding war over this. Yeah, I like this a lot.
And who knows? I mean, if this, we consider this a blue chip, right?
Absolutely.
There are what, thousands and thousands and thousands of NFT projects. And this is one that we've been, reporting on now for the past 4 months.
Yeah, since we started doing Blue Chip Roundup, Azuki's always been on there. So
it's
really cool.
It's top anime. I couldn't get that out of my mouth. Thank you very much.
No, of course, yeah.
But okay, well the next one is all you because this is.
So this is more in like the designer luxury good space. So Rimowa is a expensive luggage company. They make very nice luggage, as shown here, and the RTFKT community, we've spoken about them before, Nike Purchase Project. So it's very interesting to me when you understand all of the different businesses behind this, because so I have this, so it says the Nike owned digital fashion startup has teamed with an LVMH owned house for the first time. So LVMH, they own a lot of the really high end fashion houses, Vuitton, all the really high ones. So it's very interesting to me that this is going down this way. And then we also have, they showed an interesting little video to go along with this. So I wanted to show that as well. Oh, I should say there's a hidden message apparently. So RTFKT, I know I'm butchering this name, guys, I promise I'm gonna fix it, tweeted out another short video on Wednesday with a hidden message as part of its side quest series. Users were invited to find encoded coordinates of the Wandersmith secret factory in the message. So here it is. So I think this is absolutely fascinating. And this is just another example of a very high-end luxury company jumping into Web3 because they know how much money.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of overwhelmed about how fast that a lot of these companies that are real world, physical
conglomerates,
right, that are jumping into this. And we haven't even got to the point where do they go to the Sandbox or to Decentraland and even set up their own store? We don't
Not
even
yet, I don't think.
Right, but that's the next step. And then you go, and when you go online, you just don't go online to a website. You go online into a store, and you virtually walk around the store, and then you buy stuff. Then you use your credit card, and they ship it to you.
Yeah, exactly. And so a while ago, we reported on the Roblox, and Burberry, how they did a collab. I saw an ad for it on Instagram over the weekend.
Were you excited?
It's such a trip to me to see the things we're reporting on actually, like, in the real world being advertised or offered. Like, it blows my mind a little bit. Yeah.
Well, it's the beginning of that switch, the mindset, because it's being more of a mindset than actually them building out with a developer in Sandbox, right? A store. That's gonna be the easy part. It's to change your purchasing habits is going to be the harder part. But just like with anything, it's just that beginning in your mind, and it's not just one product, it's all products. Like Nike, it's all the major high-end brands. You start getting used to, like, okay, Black Friday, right? Or Cyber Monday, whatever. Now you're just not looking at Amazon site, you're actually going into an Amazon store, and you're saying, what department do I want to get in? Click, and then you're in a department, and then you're walking around, and now you're not looking for something specific. Well, let's say you're looking for a category, but now you see everything that's there. It's like walking the store and go, oh, I didn't know that they had that, or oh, I didn't know Nike made that. Let me go check that out. And now you're buying something that you might not have purchased. And that's the whole idea. When you walk to a physical store, you have extra purchases, right? Extra sales. But when you walk into like an Amazon, you don't have any extra purchases, right? So that's the mind change that they want you to feel like you don't have to leave your house, but you can walk into a store, and now you have these add-on sales, and then you start surfing more, not surfing, but walking through, if I want to call it, with VR or AR glasses or whatever, and next you have that same kind of experience.
This, when you say add-on sales, it reminds me a lot of, I know you don't frequent Sephora, but
I don't know what Sephora
is. Sephora's a makeup store.
I'm messing.
Yeah, it's a makeup store. So when you go to check out, right, recently within the last like 5 years, they've added a bunch of little teeny tiny products for a lower price point that you have to go through to get to the cash register. So I think using those kinds of concepts in the metaverse league is going to be very interesting. It's going to revolutionize shopping for sure.
It is, because the add-on sales is where they make this extra 20%, because those are the penny cost items that they charge a couple bucks for that you think is cheap, but they're adding on. They keep adding on.
Perfect example. Last time I went to Sephora, there was this. It sounds ridiculous, but it was a really cool like hand sanitizer thing. I liked the component it came in, and I was like, oh, maybe I should buy this, until I saw it was like $18. You know what I mean? But it's just so funny.
But some people did buy it.
Absolutely. I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah, there you go. You should. Damn it.
I know, right? It worked. Like.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that's our stories for the day, and thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We will have more stories for you tomorrow, and if you want to see something specific, go ahead and drop a comment below, and Troy will get back to you.
Well, you guys have a fantastic day, and we will see you tomorrow.